the next step, and I know this sounds like quite an obvious one, but I think, could you help us speak towards what is the definition of harassment, bullying, sexual impropriety? You know, I do think that sometimes it goes under the mask of a joke. And I really liked one of the pushes that we did for this podcast, where it said it's never a joke. It's never funny. Certain things aren't funny. And I think a lot of the time, the more vulnerable parties are often told that, you know, they can't take a joke. They're being too serious. And I think that also like really blurs the line, especially for a lot of younger, more vulnerable parties, to voice these concerns or ask the correct questions.
Yeah, so I think that for me, using the idea that it's a joke is a defense. And to me, if what you're doing needs defending, then I think we need to be questioning the integrity of what you're doing right out of the starting gate. For me, very often when you turn it around, because those defenses, and certainly with regard to some of the things you're talking about, like sexual harassment and those kinds of things, very often one finds that obviously being male over female, that's not to say it always happens in that direction, but I think, you know, you tend to see men kind of being more for them, kind of pushing the boundaries further, even after women have made. And then when she kind of goes, okay, I've had enough, he goes, oh, but I was only joking. And I think the litmus is to go, okay, you were only joking if this was your daughter. You know, is it okay that for me to make this joke that your daughter's bum is really sexy or her boobs look really, really good in that top, and for me to consistently say that, even after she's told me she doesn't like it, would it be okay for me to continue doing that to your daughter? No, but hold on, I'm only joking. Well, it doesn't matter because you can't put my daughter out like that. Well, then what gives you the right then to put another woman out like that, or to put a child out like that, or to create a place where you, through whatever power you believe you have the right to make anybody, and yes, sexual harassment, you know, rises in that space, but it's not just sexual harassment. It's also bullying. It's also inappropriate coaching mechanisms. There's so many places where the abuse finds itself under the line that's easy to see. And what I mean was easy to see is sexual assault is easy to define. We can go, this is what happened, this is the medical evidence, we can see it. Physical assault similarly. But one thing we've got to be very, very cognizant of is that the scars pertaining to sexual abuse and the scars pertaining to physical abuse, which we tend to give it a lot more credence to, heal significantly quicker than the scars from emotional abuse. Significantly quicker. And interesting, both the physical and the sexual abuse, the scars that do stick around as a result of that abuse are the ones that came as a result of the emotional abuse. It's the fact that she or he needs to think about what the hell you did, what you said, what you put them through. And that can change the trajectory of someone's life. And we've got to have a zero tolerance for it.